That's his son.
You think that's his son?
Yeah. First of all, Jay-Z offered them money. At first, he offered them bread, like, and everything, but his aunt didn't, like, approve of it. She said, no, Jay-Z got a lien on her house, all type of shit that was going on. The lady put up paperwork and everything with his name on it and all that. I mean, but Young Boy's so thorough, though, he just wanted dad.
What if one late-night Instagram caption, 6 bullet points, one 99% DNA claim could torch hip-hop's fairy tale branding? 28-year-old mother from Cambridge, Maryland, says Shawn Jay-Z Carter is her father. The hometown swears everybody knew. Rumors whisper about a $1.7 million hush house and a non-disclosure agreement. And somewhere behind immaculate PR walls, Beyoncé, allegedly, has had enough.
That's a Blue Contrail, but yeah, no, he was dating Blue.
Wow,
He had another woman that was pregnant that was about to come out with her pregnancy around the same time.
Was she from the islands?
Something like that. And that's where he met Rihanna. Robin Fenty is in Barbados, so I know he spends a lot of time out there.
Every thread you tug on here leads to something messier. A courtroom, a lab swab, or a locked deed drawer. Stick around, because this isn't just gossip. It's a map of pressure points. And they all bleed. Late May 2025 felt routine until the Tisha online LA hit share. No glam shoot, no brand partnership, just a living room selfie and a caption that read like a sworn affidavit. I've been quiet for far too long, living in the shadows of being Jay-Z's daughter in a city where everyone knew he was my father.
Do you believe wholeheartedly that Jay-Z's your father?
I really do. And if it's not, why you can't prove me wrong? Like, it's not as far as a proving me wrong thing. It's go to the courtroom and basically do what everybody else would have to do. Like, it's not, you don't have to prove me wrong. I just want the truth.
Then came 6 bullets, each one a spark. Confirmed with Ancestry DNA. They have 99% accuracy. I'm coming forward because of number 1. My mother tried to reach out. Celebrity child support isn't like yours. Lawyers laughed at me. Deadbeat dads are fine, unless it's Hova. It's been 28 years. How long should I keep quiet? No screenshots of lab reports, no notarized letters, just claims. And the internet doesn't require exhibits to pass judgment.
If you're not the father, why you ain't just get this done and over with? You know, my mom was a dancer. She used to go to a couple concerts with our friends, and basically they went to an apartment building, they relaxed and chilled and, had sex.
In minutes, hashtag Hova's daughter started trending. Blogs rummaged through archive folders. Someone dug up old paternity rumors like a shovel hitting an unmarked grave. The algorithm did what it does best. Pour gasoline. Brief pause. Because that 99% line, it sounds definitive until you know how consumer DNA works. These spit kits don't flash celebrity names unless a famous relative has uploaded their genome. What they do spit out are probability scores and relative matches, second cousins, half-siblings, mystery, close family hits.
He not trying to get no money, he not trying to do none of that. But something happened to him and I was like, yo, that sounds kind of weird. He said he was coming out from work, going to work, and there was a gun in his car. Like when he opened the door, he seen the gun. He said he went to go call his man, like, yo, did you leave a gun in my car? His man's like, no. He said, why you on the phone talking to his man? The cops pull up and lock him up.
So either someone Carter adjacent popped up in her results, or she misread a percentage meant to show confidence, not identity. Still, her truth is her truth. And in a media trial, a confident tone is often Exhibit A. Cambridge isn't Manhattan. It's crab pots, church suppers, and cousins you can't date because your aunt said so. Ellie grew up here juggling more plates than a diner waitress. 4 kids, twins included, 2 jobs, prison and hospital, full-time school, and a mom crumbling under multiple sclerosis. And through all of it, she says, one whisper floated across casseroles and care shifts.
Be doing so much and running, and it just really dawned on me. It's the man that my mom was underage when she consumed me. Anyone who'd have been older than
Jay-Z is your father. When her post hit, locals piled on. If you're from the shore, we all knew. It was an open secret. One woman swore she introduced Wanda, LA's mom, to a young Shawn Carter. Greenwood Avenue nights, smoke, cards, laughter. She claims she even phoned Rockefeller to say, hey, he's got a kid here, only to be brushed off. Do you know how many women call saying Jay-Z their baby daddy? Verified? No. Vivid? Absolutely. And Vivid sticks. You can't tell LA's story without the older ghost.
And what I do know, and I don't even have to say allegedly, is that he has a trap house in Dallas, Texas, that him and Diddy are funding, and they have minors, male and female, working in there. And I'll say it into the camera, and it's not allegedly. Y'all need to go see about Dallas.
Rymir Satterthwaite, born 1993, Philadelphia. His mother, Wanda, yes, another Wanda, welcome to confusion, was allegedly 16 when she met a 20-something Shawn Carter. At 8, she sat him down. I think Jay-Z is your real dad. Imagine processing fractions by day and potential billionaire bloodlines by night. 2011, a DNA test knocks Wanda's boyfriend off Rymir's birth certificate. The father line goes blank. Suddenly, this isn't a family debate, it's a legal vacuum. Rymir starts calling attorneys, scribbling Carter Truth Fund on deposit slips for motivation.
Honestly, I can take a no. I can take, if I'm embarrassed at the end of the day, I can take that. I really can. I've been through a lot, I've seen a lot. I can take me being embarrassed. Like, this can't take nobody not saying nothing. Like, you know, it's not fair.
He sells a synth instead of upgrading his car. He learned civil procedure via YouTube while Rock Nation artists autoplay. Every courthouse door he pushes slams back. Wrong jurisdiction, no standing, statute expired. Filings vanish. Motions get lost. 3 attorneys take his retainers, then boomerang identical conflict letters. Clerical chaos or quiet hands moving? He leans conspiracy. Jay-Z's side calls it fan fiction.
Has Jay-Z or any of his people tried to reach out to you to maybe like squash you from doing these?
I mean, I wouldn't say they trying to stop it, but they definitely don't want it out there. I would say that. It's crazy to me. You know, I'm not asking for no money or nothing. I'm not asking for no handouts.
The truth might be tangled in a clerk's inbox. July 3rd, 2025. Ordinary, until a short court order drops like a weight. Defendant's deadline to respond is extended to July 18th, 2025. No further continuances will be granted. Translation? The billionaire who once delayed an SEC deposition with a world tour schedule ran out of runway. Rymir uploads the PDF, grainy screenshot, no confetti. Captioned, "We're finally being heard." No victory lap, just relief. For him, that date isn't a headline. It's the end of a crawl he started in Obama's first term. Deadlines in celebrity litigation are oxygen control. Famous defendants use time like currency. Continuances, venue shifts, sealed exhibits, sudden pneumonia. Strip the delays and you strip the leverage. Judge Collier essentially told Hove, clock's ticking. Money can't buy minutes here. And the streets? They heard a bell. Hashtag DNA for Hove trended beside hashtag Who Shot Ya trend because the internet cannot resist a bad pun and a Biggie reference. Why not just swab and move on? Rymir's filings flowed a heavy answer. Wanda was 16. If Jay was 22, then a DNA match isn't just cash. It's a moral landmine. Statutes of limitation might have run out, but reputational statutes never expire online. Cross-state with a minor is a headline no portfolio wants. Motive to stall? It's there, allegedly. Jay-Z's team fires back with an inch-thick stack. Previous dismissals, harassing litigation, obsessive conduct. They request sanctions. They deny. But notably missing from their paperwork is the simplest sentence in the English language. We agree to a DNA test.
He's telling the cops, no, that's not my guns. Like, so he went in the building he was in and they seen that somebody pulled up and put the guns in his car.
Oh.
And pulled off. I said, bro, I don't know nobody in the hood that got guns to just waste like that to do that. I don't know what. He's like, yeah, you know, so like Jay-Z had a gag order against him, like trying to get a gag order and trying to. If my thing is, if that's not my son, I'll just take a test.
Refusal feeds rumors. Compliance kills them. It's arithmetic a 4th grader could nail. Beyoncé says nothing. She never does. Until she does, and it wins a Grammy. Rumor mills whisper she's done. Done with side babies, court filings, lyric subs. Elevator Gate turned into Lemonade. Cheating rumors turned into a tour. 2 alleged outside kids? That's not a concept album. That's That's a custody hearing. A godmother in Ramir's orbit claims someone from Bey's camp told her, "Tell your boy to disappear." Can she prove it? No. Did gossip sites need proof? Also no. Another blogger swears the Carters have spent high six figures on litigation containment. It reads like a thriller, but again, no receipts. And yet, perception shapes reality. Beyoncé trending next to paternity and underage is not the synergy you want during a Renaissance drop. Here's the rumor that refuses to die. Jay-Z quietly bought Leticia a $1.7 million Maryland mansion and slid over an NDA. In exchange, silence. If true, it means he approached LA very differently than Ramir. Money now, court never. If false, it shows how fast fake numbers grow legs. There's no deed screenshot on Reddit, no leaked contract on gossip forums, just "my friend says" and "a source close to." But ask yourself, if an NDA existed, why risk breaking it with an Instagram confession? Either there's no NDA, or the leak is calculated, or she's just done being quiet. Pick your poison. None of them taste like the truth.
And they got Yellow Beezy running it. That's on me, baby.
Oh,
they got minor women and boys. Or I would say women, teenage girls and boys, and they're having sex with the girl.
Ramir posted his bullet-riddled Honda Civic in 2017. Glass everywhere, trunk punctured, police case number blacked out. Coincidence? He doesn't think so. Skeptics call it staged. He says he hasn't driven since. He got pulled over in 2019. Oxy found under his seat. Charges dropped after no prints showed. Routine traffic stop? Or scare tactic? Depends on which side of the windshield you're on. He insists he doesn't want money. If Jay says I'm not his son, fine. Prove it with science. In an era where clout is a currency, refusing cash reads noble. Strategic or sincere, it works. The optics. David wants a swab, not a payout. Where does this go? 4 obvious doors. Door A, compliance. Jay swabs, lab runs it, result drops. Negative? Story fizzles. He pivots to a docu-series on false accusations. Positive? Oprah special. PR triage, legal recalculations, an empire wobbling on moral indictment. Door B, settlement. Check signed, NDA sealed. Public never learns the truth. Suspicion becomes permanent wallpaper. Jay keeps the crown, but tarnish is visible in every flash photo. Door C, defiance. He refuses. Judge threatens contempt. Media frenzy. Memes multiply. 50 Cent sells swab or shut up tees and donates all proceeds to Ramir's fund. Or not. Curtis loves a punchline. Door D, delay 2.0. Emergency motions, Shell LLC bankruptcies, jurisdiction hopscotch, but Judge Collier already said, no more continuances. One more stall could brand Jay as the villain in his own legend. And hovering over all 4, LA, with her 6 bullets, her sick mom, her twins, and a town that swears it always knew. So here we are, 1 IG caption, 1 battered court file, 1 rumor deed, and a family that monetized privacy now being audited by public curiosity. Does Jay-Z finally hand over DNA and turn off the rumor faucet? Does Beyoncé draw a line in the sand no NDA can erase? Or do we watch another billionaire masterclass in running out the clock until the crowd forgets why it was cheering?